This is an unrestored area of the LST.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
This just gives me chills.
There. By the way, who's sending that request?
Me. I imagine that there must be a few others out there, but it's true.
You know, this isn't a top-of-the-line sailing vessel. You know, this is an accessory piece, if you will. This is not a queen on the board, on the chessboard. This is a
unrestored.
Oh, laundry stuff. So cool.
Wow.
I'm trying to talk to more people.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Really, truly.
Yeah.
Thank
you for your hard work. We really appreciate
It's well worth it. And like I was saying, I drove all the way from Columbus, Ohio, and when you travel 5 hours to an event that no one's done before, you never know what you're going to get into. But everything turned out great. So
we had a 42 WLA war bike that that we got from the family. The original owner was George's dad, George Fleming, and we got it from them. They're over in Detroit. Had it for a year and loved it. Rode all over. Got sick and had to put it up for sale. And a war reenactor from Vermilion, Ohio, his name is Ben, does screen printing, shirt screen printing for a living. He bought her, and I just went and visited her and saw his Jeep and saw his ambulance, and I got to tell you, I am so thoroughly impressed with all of you guys, and thank you for keeping this all alive and going. And the price of freedom is not free, you know.
This is what we do, man. This is I really get into especially the Navy stuff because of my grandpa. Fortunately, he's still alive. He's 90 years old, and he was on the USS North Carolina.
Oh wow!
And,
wow!
He was a fire controlman 3rd class.
Wow!
And he was a rangefinder and plotter on the 16-inch guns, the #1 turret all the way up front.
Wow!
And just crazy stuff happened to him. I mean, I remember him telling me that he was at his battle station during, I think it was Guadalcanal. And they had been at battle stations for like the longest time. It's hot, the South Pacific, you know. And his ship was fortunate because they had one of the few ice cream machines. In the Navy. And his battle station officer sent him down to go get ice cream for everybody in the battle station. Well, as my grandpa was down there getting the ice cream, the battle station got hit by a Japanese destroyer. He came up with hands full of ice cream, and all of his buddies were dead in the battle station.
Gosh.
He said he had to step over his best friend to try and check on the battle station officer.
Wow.
And if my grandpa hadn't gone down for that ice cream,
he'd be a goner. He'd have been a goner.
Because they took a shell right in the battle.
So I take it your grandfather made it through the war.
Oh yeah.
And is he still alive today?
90 years old.
90 years old. Isn't that
90 years old, beat cancer, beat I think a couple heart attacks, and still sharp as a tack, man.
Isn't that something?
He loves to sit around and watch the Cleveland Indians lose on TV. And
how about that?
He uses a walker, but you know, he can't. When he has to take the garbage out to where the garbage is, it's not really close to the house, and so he got one of those little kiddie sleds. And he ties it to the back belt loop. And then he uses his walker and he pulls the garbage with him all the way to the garbage thing. But the thing is, when he did it, he didn't just use a regular piece of rope or whatever. He actually braided something because he was in the Navy.
Right.
He went through boot
camp.
He braided the most elaborate thing you could ever possibly for such a simple job, and he just hooks it onto his back little thing. And he just uses his walker and goes out, and that's how he takes the trash out. But his resourcefulness.
Are you military?
No.
No. I want you to remember to tell, if you could, to tell your grandfather, thank you from Scott and Cheryl Barnhart of Muskegon for his service to this country.
I'm going to see my grandpa next time.
Please do. Let him know that two people that
The
came
Barnharts
through
up in Muskegon said you're all right.
Yeah. And that we're proud of him and thank you for his service.
Absolutely.
That's just an absolute marvelous story.